This is an update on the very temperamental Xbox. There is sadly a little bit of change, but not all that much. Maybe I can catch some of its freakishly weird issues on camera. First of all, let's start with the problems that arise when trying to do other things with it. Well, when I just have the disk drive plugged in, it will give an error 7, hard drive not detected. With the original hard drive plugged in, it will give error 8, which it used to before. With just any old random ID hard drive, it spits out error 12, which is unrelated. It's for the disk drive for some weird reason. All of them relate back to the IDE cable. I've tried several different IDE cables, no change, and the unit still has the flashing orange light of death every now and again. I have cleaned the IC for the temperature sensor multiple times. Oh wait, that's orange and green. That's for the video cable, which I haven't plugged in. Very smart of me to do that. Got to plug it in the right way round as well. That would probably help as well. I should probably have some covers over those just to prevent the GPU frying itself. So there. So it's weird because now it waits forever. I think. Yes, when just having the CD drive plugged in, still does that, it, like, acts quite funny sometimes. So if I have the ID drive plugged in, sometimes it will make the startup thing hang for like a few seconds, then continue playing, and the audio also goes like it's hanging. That's happened twice now, and I forgot what I did to make it do that. And sometimes when pressing the power button, the hard drive shuts off immediately, and the system continues fragging with no signal, and then it shuts itself off. I don't know if that's normal or not. I have tried multiple different solutions. I've tried unplugging, I've scrubbed that chip more times than I can count, and I just don't understand why it's still doing that. And why the hell it's not detecting anything. Surely it would give me error 16 when I'm using another hard drive, because it would say, oh, your hard drive's not formatted correctly. Maybe it could be the IDE cable. I mean, I did try the IDE cable in a computer, and the computer wouldn't start up at all. The computer wouldn't boot, although the drive would be detected. I have tried it in a external hard drive caddy down there. Still didn't fit. Well, it fit, but none of the hard drives would spin up at all. So that was unusual. Yeah, I don't know if this drive is if this cable's the problem. I have one more cable I can try, but all those cables have either changed the behaviour of the system, so the only thing left to point the finger at is the entire motherboard being screwed. And blame that thing there, the clock capacitor. Thanks, Microsoft, for not putting a CR2032 in. Look, you could have just put one right there. Plenty of space for a 2032 cell. Just plop one in there. Do normal things like Sony did. Sony put one in. I'm pretty sure the GameCube has one. The Dreamcast has one. And this uses a capacitor. Whichever moron designed this system. I think this is a 1.4. It says that on the board. But I have absolutely no clue about Xboxes. All I know is that they're pretty much just a glorified computer in a fancy case, and it just does this annoying flashing orange thing, which by a viewer has said that it's actually well, thanks for pointing it out, that it was this chip that's in control of it doing that. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, so I think this chip is dead, and I need to pop it off and put a new one on, and I've never soldered on something I care about before. I've always soldered on things that I've bought broken and said, right, okay, let's have a roll. It's free. This cost me £25 God, when did I buy this? This was years ago. It cost me £25 used, and if I kill it, I'm going to be quite upset. Another thing I have got to do is I need to image the hard drive. That's something I've got to do. But of course, thanks Microsoft for locking the drive. Again, I need to get the cable that works with the EEPROM flasher, EEPROM reader thing. I don't know how all this works. I've never modded an Xbox before in my life. So this thing's still doing something. Let's see if we can get it to do something else. Just before I wrap it up. So far I've got errors 7, 8, 5 and 12, 7, 8, 5, 11 and 12 error messages, never error 16, which is what I want. I want error 16, which is funny because no one wants error 16, it means the hard drive's cooked. Again, with this problem, it doesn't want to behave on camera, does it? Whenever I film it, it always seems to do the same damn thing it always does. But yeah, I don't know what else to do. Just take that cover off. And why didn't they leave the GPU fan on? Because now I always have to check to make sure the GPU isn't overheating. But at least there's heat on there, so my thermal paste job worked. Okay, now it's doing it for longer. That's interesting. Oh, and it shuts itself off. Usually it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't shut itself off. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure that you're still to blame at U6F1. Again, any help or support, please leave in the comments section below. I badly want to play the original Xbox again, and I've got to clear out that shelf and put it back. And yes, I had to pull all that crap out just to get to the damned Xbox. And I'm not putting it back unless it's working. Well, working more than it is. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and again, any help, please, I need this.